Welcome to my live stream today. Just want to jump on here. Nothing like I've planned, like a show or anything like that, but I wanted to get on here and it's such a nice day out today. I don't know where you're tuning in from. I don't know what the weather's like where you're from, but I am in Wichita, Kansas. Well, I'm in a little suburb right outside of Wichita, Kansas, but you could practically say I'm in Wichita, Kansas. The weather today, listen, guys, it's going to be close to 70 degrees today. 70 degrees. And I don't know about you guys, but I used to like the cold weather. I used to like hoodie weather. I've got a hoodie on today. It's not like 70 degrees now. It is somewhat a little chilly, but it's definitely not really cold at all. It's definitely warming up. I'm just comfortable right now in my hoodie, but I don't know about you guys, but I used to love when it got cold. I used to like really look forward to fall time. I used to look forward to the winter time. There was a time where I actually thought I liked snow. I hate it now. I mean, people go, well, I love the way snow looks. And, I just really don't care anymore about snow. I mean, I think it looks cool, but man, I hate how cold it is. I hate driving in it. I hate the other people driving in it. I don't like it at all. I freeze all the time. And it's probably because I've lost so much weight and I've been on a medication for a while that actually brings chills. But yeah, I'm so glad it's warm today, and it's a lot warmer than it's been. And I'm so glad it's going to be in this close to 70. I think it's a great day today to go play some pickleball. Let me know, guys. Do you guys like pickleball? How many men on here like to go play pickleball? I don't know about you guys, but I love going and playing it. And I play it with my kids. I play it with my wife. We got a pickleball court like literally right down the street. So we're probably going to be doing that. I'm going to probably with my family start, going more to the gym, working out, and maybe I'll be talking about some of that too on this channel. See how that goes as far as health wise. But I wanted to jump on here because there's a couple things that I wanted to share with you guys, and a certain I don't want to say topic really, but just a thought, an idea that I have that has really been working for me for my beard, and it's been like this for a while now. I've always kind of gravitated to this certain carrier oil that I absolutely love, and I'm telling you guys, if you're looking for an oil. And it may not work for everybody, but if you're looking for an oil that's going to really just make your beard look so dense and thick, you want to tune into this video and stay around for a little while because I'm going to talk about it here in just a little bit. But I wanted to talk about an actual oil that I just picked up yesterday. And so I'm going to wait till we get a few more people on here. If you're in here, make sure you hit the like button and share this if you have a chance to do so. I really would appreciate it. But I'm excited about this channel. I've been on YouTube for a few years now, and I'm excited about where it's going. I'm excited about the fact that it's not like a channel that's going to have everything on it now. That's going to be some stuff that you're not going to be interested in. I'm really into men's grooming. I'm really into like beard care, shaving my head, things that come along with that. Clothing. I love clothing like this right here. I've got, right here, Stash Salt. I love this hoodie. It's amazing, and I know a lot of men would love this. It says Stay Salty. My friends, and this is, like I said, this is Stash Salt, but man, this hoodie is so nice, and you can get this stuff from like beard companies like Stash Salt, like I said. I've got one from Mad Viking. I have a hoodie from several different places, and I love hoodies. Even in the summer I get cold. Frankie J, what's up, bro? Good to have you, man. But listen, I wanted to talk about the idea that this channel has kind of morphed into my main passion. Okay. I talked about medication like I'm on. That's really, really a huge deal right now. but I don't think it's a good fit for this channel. I really don't. So I've moved it to another channel, and I've really doubled down and focused on what I really am passionate about on this channel. And it is three topics, and there's several things that go along with these topics. I mean, I'm a big fragrance guy, so I kind of feel like it fits in there too. But there's a lot of guys that tune into this channel that are into fragrances too. They want to smell good. You know, my slogan is look good, feel good, and smell good, or look good, smell good, and feel good. Not particularly in all those good orders. You can look horrible and smell great, or you can look great and stink. But we want to make sure that we look good, feel good, and smell good. And you can look good and smell good, but feel horrible. And so this is a great channel to kind of just touch on all of it. What's up, James? Good to have you, bro. If you're coming in, make sure you hit the like button. It does help, guys. But I wanted to say this is your one-stop shop when it comes to men's grooming. I mean, you're not really shopping when you come here, but yet you are. I mean, you're shopping for information. You're wanting some valuable advice, valuable information that you can actually take home and apply it to your life. And perhaps maybe there are some things out there that you've never heard of, and you come across this channel and you discover something. I have a buddy that is a member of my channel. The other day he said, I have the same shirt that you have. My wife bought it for me for Christmas, and I never heard of that company until I found your channel. And so it's a good channel for advice, when it comes to grooming. What have I discovered that helps? That could be beard care, that could be, some topics when it comes to how to shave your head and how to make your head look really, really good. I mean, there's a lot of people that can shave their head all day long and still have a really ugly looking head. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be rude, but I mean, there's some ways to really make your head turn people's faces and go, man, you got a good looking head. And it's funny because when you take care of your head, even your beard, and a lot of guys out there that you may be tuning in right now and can agree with me, a lot of guys can say that they have a great looking beard, and people have seen their beard and has kind of sparked an interest in other men to want to grow a beard because they see your beard and think, man, your beard looks great. It's because a lot of people have beards, but they don't take care of them. And it kind of makes people have this sour taste in their mouth, like, I don't like beards. They're scruffy, they're ugly, they're horrible. But when you find somebody that has a great looking beard, they take care of it, and they have a great looking head, they take care of it. It may not be the best shape that you want, but you may have a head that actually looks like you maintain it. And listen, people can tell when you take care of yourself. They can tell, and first impressions mean a lot. They really do. And when you take care of yourself and you have confidence in yourself that, you look good, you put in your best foot forward, I'm telling you, it exudes confidence. And it actually, people can pick up on that, and it commands some type of a respect, like, man, this guy has things together. And I say that because, and it's not always this way, but a lot of times if a man takes care of the way he looks and the small details, he probably takes care of other things in his life. Now, guys that just don't care about anything in life, they just let everything go. They're probably not gonna care about the way they look. Now, there are some that probably look, really nice and take care of themselves, and everything else is just falling apart because that's all they care about is themselves. But as men, we have to remember that it's not just about our physical image. We have to have a balance in life. We have to balance ourselves. If we've got families, we've got kids, we have wives, we have to foster and steward those things in our lives. We have to take care of our wives, take care of our kids, and balance them, and have like a sense of consistency in our life, and I think that, when you start kind of focusing on all these topics, you kind of have a well balanced frame in life. Like when things come your way, you can handle things. A lot of times things happen with men and they just crumble because they don't have really a root system laid down. And I hope on this channel, you're going to find a lot of like advice when it comes to beard care. Again, like I said, head shaving. I love head shaving. I've been shaving my head for a long time. Have had almost every head shaver on the market available to try out and to review. And I've told you what I love, what I don't like, the cons, the pros, but I want it to be more than that. I want it to be kind of like a channel that it's all men's grooming, but also it's not just the way you look, it's the way you feel and the way you are as a man. You know, the whole complete man here. You know, you can be look good and everything, but be a boy and be like 45 years old, you know, and we don't want to be 45, 45, 50 years old and being a boy living in our mom and dad's house, right? We want to be mature. We want to grow into a man, and what does a man look like? A lot of guys want to know, what does a man look like? Well, on this channel, we'll talk about it. I mean, I'm almost 42. I've been through a lot in my life. I'm telling you, I've hit bottoms a lot in life. I've discovered things in life. I've come back from a lot of things in life, a lot of rebounds, and just bouncing back and just no failure is never final. The only failure is when you give up. And so you can keep going on. And this isn't a motivational channel. You will find motivation on this channel. You will find a lot of encouragement, especially in my membership. I really focus on a lot of my members and really coach them and give them advice and life advice, not just men's grooming advice. And so it's something like you get a lot as a member. And I always put the membership link if you ever decide to become a member in every one of my videos. Well, mainly almost every one of my videos, it's next to the subscribe link. But and I'm not trying to talk to you about becoming a member. I'm just saying that that's something that I love to do, and I love just working with men. I have a heart for it, and I know there's a lot of guys out there that just don't have the right information. They don't know how to do things, and they don't know how to confront things. And I don't even know why I'm even talking about this, because I wasn't going to. I guess this is just a random day where it's nice outside, and I'm just on here talking with my viewers and just kind of letting it all come out. There are a couple of things I want to talk about as far as two beard oils I want to talk about in this video, and I'll get to them here shortly. Two that I've discovered that I absolutely love and have just really been incredible for my beard. So if you want to know those informations that information on those two, hang around, because I'm going to get to it real soon. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask me anything. This is a time where I'll take questions. I'll give answers. I always love shouting out my members on my channel, but I'm just really enjoying this day. It's nice out, and life is full of opportunity, and it's out there. A lot of times we feel like we can't make it, we can't do something. I tell my kids all the time, don't ever, ever, ever say you can't do something, because when you say you can't, your brain is eavesdropping, if you will, on what you're saying, and it automatically starts listening to what you're saying, and it gives up. So don't ever give up. Always speak encouraging words to yourself, because as a man speaks, so he is. That's what scripture says. And I believe that. When we speak stuff over our life, that's what's going to happen. And it kind of just drives us to do that. And I'm driven to be successful. I'm driven to be a man of God. I'm driven to be a husband that loves my wife, and a father that is incredible to my kids, and really just instills in them, everything that I've learned. But more than anything, and I told a business owner, a beard company, this the other day. They were asking me questions, and I said, I don't do that. This is personal convictions in my life. But there's a lot of channels out there, and I know they won't talk about this, and that's fine, because they don't have to talk about it. In fact, sometimes it will hurt channels, and I understand that, because this is kind of the world we're living in. But I will say this. On this channel, this is my channel, so I can say what I want to say. If you want to be here, I'd love for you to be here. If you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. But I will say this, guys. At the end of the day, my goal is to be a man of integrity, honest, and authentic. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be as honest as I can be with you. But I'm going to be a man of integrity, because that is my moral, what I've driven core. At the end of the day, I want to lay down on my pillow and know that I've been a leader to many, and a good leader that's faithful and committed, and not just going to be wavering back and forth. What you see today, you're not going to get tomorrow. This is consistency. What you see in front of the camera is who I really am. A lot of guys I've seen on YouTube where you see them on the camera and you go, man, that's crazy, and then you see them in real life. Um, um, and you're like, well, they're little, not exactly what I thought they were in real, in the video. And there are some that you've meet that are actually the real deal that you see on camera, and you meet them in real life, and you're like, wow, they're pretty cool guys. So I want to be one of those guys that what you see here, I laugh, I have a good time, I screw up my words sometimes, I get excited. That's just my personality. That's who I am. I like to have a good time. I'm a big jokester. It's just my personality. But I just have a passion to help people. And so I think that's kind of the thing, kind of mixed with my passion for men's grooming. And I like to take care of myself. And I know there's got to be a lot of guys out there like me that actually like to take care of themselves. They when they go out, they want to make sure that they look nice, not just gonna, it's hard for me to go out in public if I just woke up and my beard's like sideways. A lot of guys wonder, how do you get a beard like that? Guys, listen, my beard looks the same as yours sometimes in the mornings, I'm sure. My beard's sideways and crazy, and it takes a little work. It really does. And a lot of guys don't want to invest that time, and that's fine. You don't have to have your beard perfect. I try to make my beard look really, really good every day for myself, not to please anybody. I know sometimes my wife's like, man, your beard looks really, really good today, and she just loves it. My wife is one of the anomalies, I should say. There's a lot of guys out there that won't grow a beard because their wife does not like a beard. My wife is the opposite. She loves my beard. She says I better not cut it. She gets upset. I don't do it as much as I used to. I did a video and released it yesterday for my members, and then it released today publicly. And you've probably seen it already. If not, it's on my channel, and it was titled, if I started growing a beard in 2025, I do this. And so one of the things that I would do, I think it was the fifth one, is I would stop trimming my beard, because what I did was, over the last 2 years, I would try to do some transparency cuts. I try to form my beard where it looked really, really nice, because you start getting some of these flyaways going as your beard's growing out. That's a normal thing, guys. If you're really, don't be asking for a full beard and for that depth and for that just blown out fullness, and not like those flyaways, because I'm telling you guys right now, the flyaways come along with it. It does. And if you find, guys, if you're in here, could you please hit the like button? It does help. But you're going to have those flyaways. It's going to happen. And I get them. And it's okay, because your beard's growing out. It's going to continue. But here's the good thing. When your beard gets to a point where it's so long, like it's really, really long, those flyaways aren't necessarily flyaways anymore. You see, they start coming out like this, and they're forming that beard. So when your beard's not long enough, they're starting to come out. But listen, these flyaways, when they start coming out, that's just the beginning of starting to grow the full beard. It's the little stragglers coming out here that's starting to build that depth on the sides, right? And so if you want that depth look of your beard, you got to just go through it. I know it's a hard phase. It really is, because it's like it bugs you to death. And a lot of guys cut their beards because of that. But listen, don't cut your beards. Don't do it. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just move past through it. Don't worry about it. If you have to, just stop looking in the dang mirror at it and just get through that phase. And once your beard starts getting longer, I'm telling you, you're going to fall more and more in love with it. My beard, I'm telling you, when I put the right products in there, there's days where I just think, wow, dude, I love my beard, and it's getting so long. And I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the chat if you want to talk. Leave me a comment. Let me know. Do you guys ever feel like, I don't know how long your guys' beards are? In fact, do me a favor, if you want to, drop in the chat how long your beard is right now. I'm just curious. I haven't really measured mine out. Maybe I'll do a video on that sometime, but you put right products in there and your beard just looks so, so good. And then you just think, wow, I'm so glad I chose to grow my beard out. And it's a great time. Yeah, I know summer's coming. A lot of people want to cut their beard. Beard too, what's up, bro? My beard is 4 feet long. Dude, I believe it. I just seen it yesterday. Oh, that's so funny. So funny. 4 feet long. You must be using the wrong, did you go to the wrong school? You must have went to a Wichita school. You must have went to a USD 259 school around here. Oh, man. But seriously, you know, most guys they lose their beards because they just worry so much about their beard, what it looks like on when they're growing it out. It's an awkward phase, but what I would encourage you guys to do is stop worrying about what everybody else thinks. Really? Yeah, seriously. Stop worrying about what everybody thinks. In fact, as I said before, that video just released this morning. The first key to what I would do if I was growing a beard this year, I said it already, I would stop worrying about everybody else's beards and what everybody else is doing. I'm telling you, we get so wrapped up as men worrying about what so and so is doing and what so and so next door is doing or what this guy's doing on YouTube and this guy's doing. My beard sucks. My beard looks like this. Listen, guys, your beard is unique. Your beard is your beard. You take care of your beard. If you want a short beard, rock a short beard. If you want to form your beard where it's chiseled look, rock it that way. If you want to get a nice, long, natural look to it, do what you like to do, all right? Because that is, at the end of the day, what matters the most is what you think. And if you have a wife, what she thinks. A lot of you guys aren't married, you know, it doesn't really matter what other people think. Mine too, 4 baby feet. Right. Awesome, Randy. But I wanted to get on here today, and I'm kind of leading up to this, and I need to say something because I don't want to keep you guys coming all day long waiting on me. But there's a couple of oils that I have come across that I just love the way the fill and beard is. Hey, thanks for stopping by, James. Appreciate you, brother. So there's a couple oils that I've come across in the past that I've really loved, and I'm telling you, I've used a lot of carrier blends. A lot of guys they kind of lean toward the thin viscosity. You know, they just like it. It absorbs faster in their beards, and that's probably better for them in their beards. But for my beard, it's completely different. For my beard loves like slower absorbing oils, and I want to talk about one today that has really, I'm telling you, every stinking time I put this type of ingredient carrier blend oil in my beard, I know for a fact my beard's going to look great. It's going to look full. It's going to look on point. And it's castor oil. And a lot of guys I've talked to before too, they will say, well, I would never put castor oil in my hair ever or my face. You know, it's going to clog my pores. You know, people will have their own opinions. And I like to joke around and say, you know, opinions are like armpits. Everybody has a couple of them, and most of the time they stink. But this carrier blend has castor oil in it. You guys, most of you know about it already. And I have tons of their scents. In fact, I'm rocking their hat out today. But Artius Man has one of the best blends, in my personal opinion, on the market. And I've tried hundreds of different oils, and the thicker viscosity works great for me. And this one right here, as you can see, this one is humidor. I like tinderbox. I like that tobacco scent. This is going to be obviously humidor. You're going to have like cigars. This one's going to have a little bit like of I don't know, a cherry type feel to it, smell to it. But the tinderbox is unique. I do like Midnight Ride too. It's going to have that black licorice type of scent to it. But the carrier blend is what really shines in Artius Man. I mean, their scents, they nail them down. It's all essential oils. It's 100% no fragrance oils in this, which blows my mind that they can actually get down to a great, fantastic scent that they nail down. I mean, I had one that's called Campfire, right? And I thought, man, this is going to smell like a campfire. I put it in my beard. You know what my wife said? She said, man, she didn't know I put it in. She goes, it smells like hot dogs. You know, and so it's funny because you think about hot dogs being over like a campfire. You know, you're sticking hot dogs over a fire. And I thought, man, that's pretty funny. That does kind of smell like hot dogs. Well, really don't want to smell like a hot dog. But I thought that it was pretty interesting that they nailed it down to like a campfire. It kind of had a smoky scent to it. But that's kind of how she portrayed that when she smelt it. But several ones. Winter's Chill has a great peppermint to it. What's happening, True North? Good to see you, brother, Chris. But the Winter's Chill. I love rocking that one. Why? Because it's got that peppermint in it, and peppermint's really, really good. By the way, if you're looking for beard growth, now, there's a lot of oils out there that'll promise that they're beard growth oil. They're going to grow your beard. Well, every oil's going to be, well, I don't want to say everyone, but most beard oils that have good ingredients are going to help you grow your beard. And it's not because of the actual beard oil in itself. It's actually taking care of your beard. And when you take care of your beard and you have the good beard health, your beard's going to grow. So, I mean, there's a lot of gimmicks out there. People will try to tell you, well, this beard oil is going to make your beard grow faster than this other. It's not true, but yet in the same boat, it helps your beard growth, right? So, with that said, I love Winter's Chill. I love the peppermint. I love the tingle. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the chat. Do you guys like beard oils that tingle on your face? I kind of like the beard tingling sensation. I really do. And I know it probably sounds weird, but I do. But Humidor is a great one. I've got it rocking in my beard today. And again, there's several different scents they have. I mean, I can think of some other ones. Bay rum is a very strong bay leaf type of scent. It's going to have that strong rum type bay feel to it. If you don't like that, you're not going to like it. I like it, but I like rocking Artius Man. I love the Castor. It's one of the thickest on the planet. Okay, so with that being said, if you're interested in any great castor oil scents, carrier blends, not scents, but castor oil blends that have a strong, high, I'd say volume of castor, Artius Man's going to be one of them. All right, so let me talk about this next one. Hey, Scuba, let me know if you're still in the chat. Got my boy Scuba here. Well, I don't know if he's still here, but he was. Met up with me yesterday, and we both live in the same town. And so, just surprisingly, I didn't even know he lived in Wichita, where I live. But I had actually purchased, hey, brother, what's up? So I happened to purchase some beard meds from him because my beard was kind of struggling, starting to get a little sick lately. And I thought, man, I need to get some medicine. And so I found out that this guy named Beardington the third bought some of this beard medicine, and I thought, dude, you know what? I need to figure out where he got that at. And I come to find out that it was from this dude named Scuba. I believe his first name is Sam. So what in the Sam heck is going on? I'm sorry, brother. I'm just giving you a hard time. But listen, I found out he lived in Fuzzy Town. Where was that? USA. I don't know where that's at. But anyways, Follicle Lane somewhere. But anyways, I met up with him yesterday because he found out I lived in the same hometown, and we got to hang out and talk. And I picked up some of this beard meds right here. Okay, beard meds. Now, I've seen some things on YouTube about it. I'm a big sucker for like oud scents. Now, Scuba, I know you know about liquid gold. I think personally myself, it's always been like probably one of the top scents in almost every one of my top choices when it comes to oils ever, products. The frankincense in it, the oud, the leather, it's just so well blended, amazing stuff. Joe did an incredible job on that scent, and it's just one of those ones that's I'm always going to have like a nostalgia type of effect on my life. You know, when I smell that scent, it's going to take me back to different memories of when I wore it. But I've always been a fan of oud. Now, it's interesting because I've got tons of fragrances that have oud in it. You're going to have a lot that are going to have like tobacco and oud together. You're going to have some that have a different spin on oud. Different types of oud I feel like have been used in different fragrances. I mean, I can think of like Oud for Greatness, which is like a $400 fragrance. Amazing stuff, guys. If you've ever tried out like fragrances that have oud in it, you got to check it out. It's got spiciness to it, but it's going to cost you about $300-400. So if you have the money like a boss, you can buy it. But if you don't, you can settle for another one called Oud for Glory. It's about $30, maybe less than that. It smells identical to it. It's a knockoff, but it's almost a one for one. You can find it on Amazon, but I'm a sucker for oud, so I'm trying to build the case how big of a fan I am of oud. Okay, so I like the idea that this one had. He says, "Funny you talked about Artist Man. I love Artist Man. Much inspired by." Okay, it just disappeared. So this one's supposed to have oud in it and vanilla. And so I like the idea that this has a lot of castor oil in it. I love castor blends, right? And the blend on this one's going to have the first ingredient, which is going to have the most castor oil, and then it's going to have jojoba or jojoba if you're scuba, sweet almond, argan oil, grapeseed oil, oud, and vanilla oils. Okay, so this one's going to be a little different. So it's got the oud, but it's got some vanilla in it. So, when I first thought, okay, oud and vanilla, I bet you that vanilla is in there to kind of smooth it out because oud is. Let me tell you guys, oud can be amazing smell, but then oud can be very off-putting to many people, and that's just you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. I mean, it's hard to explain. If you have it really blended smooth with different scents like frankincense and leather and stuff like that, it can be something that most people, majority of people, would probably like. Kind of like the Beard Octane Liquid Gold. I think that would be more of. It's got so many other fragrance oils in it to kind of blend that out. But this one is straight up. I get a lot of that oud in this one. So this one is very. It's not gonna be your normal scent, okay? It's not gonna be like for everybody. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. I put it in my beard yesterday, Scooby. You're gonna be ticked when I say this, but my wife, she's like, "Take that out of your beard. It does not smell good." She said it smells like an old man's breath, dude. Terrible, terrible. Can't believe she said that. And but listen, I had it in my beard, and when I first put it on, I'm like, dude, that oud is like straight up, like straight oud. I mean, straight oud. Um, but the longer I had it in my beard, call the cops. You know where I live, right? But the longer I had it in my beard, the more it grew on me. And I make jokes and say this beard oil really grew on me. It really did. I took a picture last night, kind of joking around. I went to Walmart. And I was with my daughter, my wife, and my other daughter and son was out in the car. We ran in to get something real quick, and I found these aviator glasses. We just got done playing pickleball, and so we went to the Walmart, and I found these aviators. I had my hat on, and it was the Live Bearded hat I had on yesterday, and it was kind of funny because I put these aviator glasses on, and I took a picture, and I was looking at this morning, and I'm like, dang, man, my beard looks so stinking like in freaking incredible. I'm telling you, on point, amazing. Now, it wasn't like perfectly shaped or anything like that, but it was amazing. And it's funny, Scooby, because I actually came home and I sprayed my face, my beard with some water and put that oil in because I was just curious. I wanted to smell it. I wanted to kind of get a feel to it. And I love the castor blend. I felt like my beard wasn't looking too well yesterday. I was, testing out an oil. I'm always testing oils out to kind of see how they are. And it just wasn't really working for me yesterday, the oil I had in. So I sprayed it out or sprayed it and put this stuff in. I'm telling you, my beard was incredible. And at the end of the evening, the scent, I think the thing is, the scent was very, very powerful, very, very like overwhelming. But when the scent dialed down a little bit, it was, it was pleasant. It was fine. But man, it was the filling beard on this stuff. Man, incredible, dude. Good job, man. Amazing stuff. I love this stuff. I was thinking this morning if you could ever come out with like another one that maybe like unscented or even something that has like maybe a tobacco. I know this sounds crazy because there's a lot of tobacco vanillas out there, and I feel like it's been overdone. But I was talking to a owner the other day about like maybe doing a collab, and I thought, man, we need to come up with a tobacco scent that is different than everybody else's. Something that actually smells like straight up pipe tobacco. And there's a lot of them out there that say pipe tobacco, cherry pipe tobacco, but I really don't get a whole lot of the pipe tobacco. I get usually when I see those scents, it's more like a cherry base. Like all you get is cherry and a little bit of tobacco. But if I can just get like a straight up pipe tobacco, Not necessarily anything even mixed in it, maybe some vanilla, very little hint of it, but just straight pipe tobacco. That would be freaking incredible. And I know Tinderbox with Artius Man has kind of like a pipe tobacco scent to it, but if you're a business out there that is making beer products, guys, come up with something really, really good for a pipe tobacco. That's straight up pipe tobacco. But this one, guys, I got to tell you, I really, really like this. Even though what my wife said, Scuba, there's been a lot of oils that she smelled where in the beginning she didn't really like it, but in time it grew on her, and that's the same thing with fragrances. You can buy fragrances that are really, really great in fragrances, and somebody will buy it, and a lot of people will blind buy it because they see reviews like ours, and they see it and they get it and they go, man, I just don't care for it. And then they'll let it sit and they'll use it again, and then they'll use it again. And they're like, you know what? This really does smell pretty good. And it's, I don't think it's at all. I'm not saying it in any way at all, any fashion that it stinks. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying my wife wasn't used to that type of oud. She's used to all these other like added stuff to it, smooth oud type stuff. This one is oud. If you like oud, you're gonna love it. It's got vanilla in it, but man, I'm telling you what, the carrier blend is incredible. The oud is very exotic and expensive. If you're into oud and know anything about oud, it's a very expensive. It's by the ounce or pound. The fragrance oil is very pricey and very expensive. It comes from the Middle East, from decaying trees, and so it's kind of from the sap of the trees, and that is what makes it so expensive. So it's exotic. It's not like you can find it everywhere, but if you've never tried beard tubes, beard meds, I highly recommend you go try it out. You know, See if you like it. I mean, my gosh, dude, for 15 bucks for a 2 ounce, I mean, you're really not losing really anything. You're getting a great carrier blend in it. You're going to get a scent that is very unique, but your beard's going to look on fire for 15 bucks. And what's crazy is 2 ounces. I mean, that's like $7.50 for just a 1 ounce bottle. And you're not going to usually find any beard oils. I mean, I've found some that are like 10 bucks, which is a good deal, but that's only for 1 ounce. I never see any that are like 1 ounce for 750. That'd be like a crazy nut trying to sell something for 15 bucks in a 2 ounce. Somebody that lives in Wichita, that's only what crazy people do in Wichita. You have the coolest people on YouTube living in Wichita, and everybody never even knew that and never figured that out. You got BeardTube and you have Beards, Heads, and Threads that both living in Wichita. Could you imagine that type of collab in Wichita? No, but seriously, could you imagine the creativity that lives right here in Wichita? There's so many people in Wichita that have so much going on and can help you guys out. And I highly recommend if you've never checked out BeardTube's channel, Scuba's, you need to go check him out. He's got a lot of great stuff over there. I don't think he posts as much as he used to, but he's got another channel if you're into like reviews and stuff in general. You can go check that out. It's Bearded Reviews. That's his second channel. But highly recommend it. He's got some cool videos over there of just all kinds of different things. But let me know if you guys have ever heard of beard meds in the chat. And if you're tuning in later, let me know, have you ever heard of beard meds from BeardTube? And it says, as seen on YouTube. I think it's really cool. This golden elixir is what it's called. How the creativity from this right here, how, hey, see you, buddy. Take care, bud. How the label on this oil that he has, how creative he did, like making it like a medicine prescription type. Let me show that. See that? You can get Beardington's address right there. Use 1 to 2 times a day daily as needed until it is used. Doctor authorization not required for refill. So, anyways, I wanted to jump on here and talk about these two oils and let you guys know that I'm a big fan of castor oil. Now, with that being said, I do like other thin blends, thin viscosity. I love just, your metal foam seed oil, your argan oil, jojoba oil, sweet almond oil. I probably said that already. Oh, what's the other one? Coconut oil. I like those blends too. I like switching them off. And I highly recommend that if you are serious about beard care, a lot of guys will just use one beard oil and that's fine. But if you're anything like me and you really want to go deep into that rabbit hole of beard care and you want your beard to be like I did a video not too long ago, how to be the 1%, how to stand out as 1% among the 99% of other people. You're going to put more effort into it. And, you want to switch up your blend. You might have a thick viscosity and then you'll switch it to a thin viscosity. And, it's like working out. You want to trick your body because your body gets used to stuff and then it just doesn't do nothing for you anymore. When you're working out, you're not really getting any gains, but then you switch it up and then all of a sudden you start seeing massive gains and improvement. So with your beard, you want to switch it up. Switch up your beard wash. Use a different beard wash. You might want use a beard wash this day and then switch it up with another one, and eventually maybe once or twice once a week or once every 2 weeks, throw in a stripping beard wash. That's going to strip everything out of your beard and completely reset it. All the oils, all the butter, all the wax. If you use wax, I'm not a big wax guy, but if you use that stuff, it'll completely clean your beard out and it makes it where it's like a fresh start, and you can add in a conditioner after that if you want. You don't necessarily have to. I do sometimes, but you can put your oil in there and just start back over and continue to just have that amazing beard, the feeling, the effect, the scents if you like them. A lot of times I use just like unscented beard wash because I go through so many different scents of oils. But I highly recommend doing that. If you're really serious about beard care, switch off your carrier blends. Do some castors sometimes, and then turn around and do some without castors. Do some, figure out what works for you. I know there's some times where I'll use a beard oil, and then I start getting some like irritation under my beard, like, like uh, sometimes ingrow hairs, but sometimes I get like, like a I don't know, almost like a pimple underneath my skin, and man, it hurt so bad. And then I got to look back and look at that oil and think, what did it have in it that everything else that I always use don't? I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. When you use so many oils and nothing ever happens, and then you use one, and then you go back and use that same one again, and it's the same problem issue every time. It comes down to the fact that there's something in that oil that's just not agreeing with your skin. And I don't know if you guys have ever had that issue, but I have. I've been through so many oils where I've been down that road and it sucks when you get like a pimple under your skin, under your beard. It hurts so bad. And then there's times where, like, I might have it bleeding or something under your beard. Gosh, it sucks. So, find out what blends and cures work for you and work best for you guys. Again, I love, even marula oil works really well for my beard, but man, I don't think there's anything out there that works as good as castor for my beard. Personally, I know a lot of people swear by hemp seed oil that works great, and I like hemp seed oil, never had any issues with it, but I love those oils, and I wanted to share those to you today, guys. I just thought, I wanted to get on here and share some advice with you guys, share some just comments in life, in general, and share with you guys beard meds and also Artius Man. Now I will say that I'm not paid by, obviously, I'm not paid by Scuba. I'm not paid by Beard Tube. I'm not paid to do anything. I don't even have any affiliation. I don't make any money off of beard meds. I do have commissions that I can make off of Artius Man, but that's not why I'm sharing this today. I'm sharing this because I really do, and it's comparable to the beard meds that I just tried. I have the Artist Man in today. My daughter was telling me, "Man, Dad, your beard looks really thick today." And, well, I have Artist Man in, and come to find out, it's Castor again. So if you're ever interested in all these great companies that I talk about, that I have good relationships with, they've given me like discount codes and to give to you guys, and links to go to their products and stuff. I drop all of them in my descriptions. They don't certainly cost you any more at all. Obviously, they give you a discount with the codes I give you, but it gives just a tiny bit of a kickback to this channel, which kind of supports, the things that I need for this channel, like a microphone, different things like this that I can actually give to you guys. I love getting things and giving things to you guys for giveaways. I do that a lot with my membership, and a lot of times beard companies, when they come in and come to my show, which I'm going to throw a plug in there tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern. Styled and Dialed. It's the new name of my channel show. It's not my channel, but it's the show for my channel, and it's called Styled and Dialed, and it's every Tuesday night. Well, going forward at this moment, I'm hoping it works because it's pretty late in the night. A lot of the other channels have come up with shows earlier and better timing. So I'm hoping it works, but I hope that you guys can come out and be a part of it. I'm going to have a great company that's starting out. It's called Noble Product. We're going to be talking about their new beard butter that they've invented and created, their beard oil, and why it's so good with their special carrier oil that's in that I personally never had heard of ever since I got to discover this company. But we're going to take some questions tomorrow night, and Michael, the guy that started Detroit Grooming back about, I don't know, it's been probably 8 or 9 years ago. He's going to be on there. He's part of Noble Products. He's the chief inventor, or whatever you want to call his title. He's the one that does all the mixing and making the products and stuff. But he's going to be on there with Ryan, and Ryan's the CEO, founder of it. Excuse me. But we're going to have a great time. We're going to have a lot of stuff that we're going to be doing during that show. Some free giveaways. We're going to have like 3 giveaways throughout the night. The first one I think is oil. The second one I think is oil and butter. And I think the grand prize is going to be like oil, butter, and something else. They've got an amazing conditioner too. It's called Silk, and it smells like BR 540, Baccarat Rouge 540. Incredible. You can do it like a leave-in beard conditioner, or you can use it in the shower. It's a spray. It's really good stuff. But they've got incredible scents, amazing stuff. I've done videos on them, but I highly recommend it. The next week, so it'd be a week from tomorrow, I'm having Ricky from Flaming Beard on my show as well. So you don't want to miss that. And I believe the next week after that, I mean, we're getting booked up. The week after that, we're going to have Bearded Death, I believe. Dan is the owner. He's doing amazing stuff, just like Ricky. A lot of these beard companies that a lot of people have not heard of, but it seems like here lately there's been a lot of talk about them. I kind of discovered Bearded Death like within the last month and a half, maybe 2 months ago. Yeah, it was before Christmas. But Flaming Beard, I discovered them like last fall, and just really enjoyed their filling beard on their oils. And it's got great scents and candles, all that stuff. But one thing that I want to say about the Bearded Death is they've got some incredible stuff. I mean, they've got like a beard wash and conditioner that's literally made like a skull, like it's in the shape of a skull. And I thought, dude, that is amazing, incredible. So I'm gonna get one of those and check it out and review that, because I'm always reviewing and checking out different beard washes and conditioners. I love oils, I love butters and stuff, but man, I really like washes and conditioners too, because I feel like they have an amazing effect on your beard depending on which ones you use, and do they have a really good lathering effect to them, that type of stuff. And so I'm excited about it. So I'm gonna jump off here, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Could you hit the like button? I'd appreciate it. It really helps. Make sure you share this video, and if you know anybody that's interested in a men's grooming channel, now there's a lot of beard channels out there that talk about beard care, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. But if you know anybody that's maybe not bearded, but yet they're into men's grooming, maybe they have a shaved head, but they don't have a beard, or maybe they have a beard, but they have shaved head, or vice versa, or maybe they, are trying to grow a beard, or they're thinking about shaving their head, or anything that we talk about. Maybe they're into like clothing or something. Um, you know, shoot that channel over to them. Just share it with them. Say, hey, I think that you might like this men's grooming channel, because we're going to talk about a lot of things on this channel, and it's not going to be necessarily just pigeonholed in a sort of way toward beard care. Even though I love beard care, we're going to talk a lot about it because it's kind of who I am and what I love to do. We're going to talk about way more stuff than that, like more in depth stuff, like being a man and what it means to be a man, and you know not just the things that you want to buy, but the things of who you are. We're going to talk about more in-depth things, so I think that you're going to want to be a part of this. We're going to not just look like a better man and smell like a better man, but we are going to be better men. And I think that iron sharpens iron. Men need men. They need mentors, people that can help just get people where they need to go in life and set goals and hit them. And they don't have to be crazy goals. They don't have to be like, I want to make $100,000 this year. That's my goal. No, I'm saying simple things like, I want to be a better man to my kids, father. I want to be a better man, husband to my wife, or, whatever it may be. We're going to talk about stuff like that. And I think it's going to be something that you're going to want to be a part of, because um, we're going to have a lot of breakthrough and a lot of great success as we move forward to being the best that we can be as a man, including our grooming and how we look, feel, smell. All of it all wrapped up together. And we're going to have a great time. It's going to be fun. Um, I'm excited to be showcasing my members. My membership is growing, guys. I've got a lot of great stuff coming. Again, mentorship on there, wisdom that I can give, a lot of fun times, free giveaways, just back behind the scenes stuff that, what you see, if we're here in the beginning, what you see on the channel when you watch these videos is what you get. I'm not going to be one of those guys that, hides behind the camera and acts one way and then I'm another way. I'm try to be authentic and honest, and I'm going to tell you the bad, I'm going to tell you the good. I'm going to come across products that's just going to be terrible, and I really hate to say stuff about companies in bad ways, but there's a respectable way of doing it, and I'm not going to ever bash companies, but I'm going to tell you if something is not good and I don't like it, and I'm gonna tell you why I don't like it. I'm not just gonna trash and say, "Well, this place sucks and I'll never do." I know. I'm just gonna say I don't like this, and the reason why is because of this. And then I'll leave the choice with you guys, if because my taste could be completely different than your taste. In fact, something I hate may be a trigger for you to buy it because you love that. And so we're all different. And so, but I hope that on this channel you'll find some encouragement. You'll uh, be able to somehow play a part in this channel. I would appreciate your backing, but I also want to back you guys up and be there for you and put out the best content that I possibly can for you, because there are millions of channels that you can be tuning into for sure. But what will make this channel stand out and be different than everybody else's? And I think at the end of the day, it's authenticity. It's just going to be my honesty, and it's going to be integrity, and just I think it's going to be just having a fun, good time. Okay. So that's going to be it for me, guys, today. It's getting warmer. I'm getting excited. So I'm going to jump off here and let you guys have a great day. I hope it's warm for where you're at today. But stay tuned, guys. Tomorrow night, show 9 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, and we're gonna have a great time. Go ahead and come along and be ready for an exciting night show. All right. See you later, guys. Take care.